When you think of surfing during your college years, usually warm beaches, perfect waves, and the West Coast come to mind. What if I was to tell you that the smallest state in the country, located on the northern Atlantic coast, also supports a thriving surf scene? In the city of Newport, Rhode Island, known for its mansions and high-class summer lifestyle, there's a gritty surf community within the mile-long campus of Salve Regina. Three students at the core of this group will share their stories as to how they balance their rigorous academic schedules with a constant search for waves.
I'm Tate Nurmi. I'm from New London, New Hampshire. I'm from inland New Hampshire, and I've always been into surfing but never lived by the coast, so I needed to get out of New Hampshire and wanted to live right next to some waves, so it's perfect. I think it's special here because it's not as consistent. It doesn't get as good as often as a lot of other spots. And a lot of people look at New England, these states as nobody would think there's even surfing at all here. But so it's cool to get it when it's good, and just the weather also. It's not as perfect. It's not always warm, and that makes you appreciate it more. From what I've seen here, I've seen a few really good swells here, and when it's good here, I mean that Larry swell was probably, it compares with anywhere else. That was the best waves I've ever seen. Some weeks I'm busier than others, and I can't surf much, and that'll be that's a bummer, but if I can get one session in, that'll just make the whole week so much easier and less stressful, or and also it's just I feel I have more motivation after I surf or something. It just takes the stress off. Just the happiness it gives me, and any day I surf is a good day, and you can feel free about yourself. You have your own style, and it's just being in the ocean also. It's just such a cool feeling, and it's just a very fun sport. There's a lot to it. I've been making boards myself, so I ride. Pretty much every board I have is from myself. So I got a longboard, a 9.3, got a 7.0, got a shortboard 5.10, got a fish, got a mini Simmons. I got a good amount, but I only ride one board that I didn't make, and that's a Firewire with Ron Machado, and it's called the Creeper. It's pretty fun, but I'm gonna make a board very similar to it so I can ride my own boards. Always make my own boards. I'll always make boards for my friends. I don't think I'm gonna try to make a living off of it, but it's definitely always gonna be a part of my life.
My name's Tucker Coleman, and I'm from Montauk, New York. I live in Montauk back home, and I didn't expect the waves to be quite there. But yeah, Larry was definitely insane. I was super psyched to get some swell. First month being here, it was the craziest day. It was super cool. I was okay, Newport's got some hype to it, living up to the hype for sure. I like the East Coast surf scene just because you always see a familiar face most of the time when you're out there, and in the winter especially, because the summer it's more just tourists and everybody, and it's just cool to be with a bunch of local guys who you're friends with, and the core group of locals in the winter make it fun because it's a little bit of competitiveness, but it's you're just having fun at the same time. It's definitely mentally tough. It's really tough mentally. When you're out, when you already went out for one session in the morning, putting on a cold winter suit and going back out, it's it just like, you just gotta do it. But yeah, people think it's crazy, but once you try it out, it's not actually that bad. It's like that feeling when you like just pass the line of fear, and it's just like, all right, that wasn't that bad. It's like kind of the same thing with winter surfing on the East Coast. 5'7", driver 2.0, light speed, perfect for the winter. It's like a little extra float. Perfect wave scenario, probably be like 5 to 8 foot, like light offshore winds, and just like A-frame beach break barrels. Favorite spot I ever surfed would have to be Machines in the Maldives. It's this really long right, and it's like it closes out at the beat at like the front part of it, like deep, and then it rolls through off the reef, like hits the reef really good and just gets hollow, super hollow. And then in the end section is like super shallow, but it's rewarding. Favorite thing about surfing is just you can just be who you are. Doesn't matter, like you can have your own style. Like being a part of a team's sick, but it's like, and also although like you gotta just rely on yourself to like your instincts and everything. So it's cool to like figure yourself out and like filter the thoughts through your head while you're in the waters. It's like one of a kind sport for sure.
My name is Zeke Menendez, and I'm from Avon, Connecticut. The really special thing is like you never really know what you're gonna get. Like I've been lucky where I've gotten to travel a good bit and surf, and like everything's a lot easier when you're in board shorts and like it's more consistent and stuff like that. But it's also a lot more rewarding when it's cold and like there's nobody out, and even sometimes it's been flat for like a week. You'll just get lucky and it'll be you and your friends surfing like knee-high waves. That's like still equally as rewarding to me. So I think that's super special about the East Coast. I think that lariat around the corner was about as good as I've ever surfed, like anywhere. It was so good. It compares perfectly to every other spot. It's like, I don't think that the East Coast has like inferior surf to anywhere. Like when it gets good here, it's as good as anywhere else. It's just, you know, you have to wait. Like some people are saying that was a swell of like 5 years, you won't see another swell like that. Hopefully that's not true. But when you wake up early and like you're already up and you don't want to go put on your like thick wetsuit, and then I just kind of think that I've never gone surfing and like regretted it. As soon as you get in the water and you catch one wave, you're like, okay, this is totally worth it. So that kind of keeps you going. The workload is heavy, and then I'm also playing soccer, so like I have a busy schedule, but surfing kind of keeps you honest because you're looking ahead at the report, and if I know like there's gonna be waves on a Thursday or something like that, or a Friday, then I need to like be ahead and make sure I have the time to be able to go surfing. I've skipped plenty of classes to surf. I can see myself hanging up the cleats at some point. Like I know that's gonna happen at some point, and like one day I won't be competing with soccer anymore, and that's okay. Like it's been a huge part of my life. But like on the flip side, I can't see myself ever not surfing. If I can find a wave to surf, or even sometimes when it's like really bad and you just get to paddle out, just like clear your mind, it just kind of improves your life. But also like if I can in some way make an impact on like the sustainability of surfing, or like some sort of positive impact on the environment, that'd also be huge. My favorite thing is just like kind of the search. You spend a lot of time like thinking about where it might be good, and like sometimes it pays off, sometimes it really doesn't, and even then though, like the journey is fun and you're like with your friends and you're in the outdoors, and it just makes you grow as a person. When I was in high school, I bought a really old sailboat with my dad, and we like we fixed it little by little. The thing had like sank basically, and every summer I'll go with like 5 or 6 of my friends, and we'll sail to Block Island or Montauk, and we'll just anchor there and surf for like a week. And I think especially in the summer, your likelihood of actually getting good waves is pretty low. But like just being there, and like you don't check the report, you just go and you check the beach, and like even if it's bad, you go out on soft tops and you have the time of your life. It's great.